Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Sadly, this time around I only have a recording, as my internet is way too wonky to actually do a stream, so you will get to hear these lines afterwards, or after the whole tournament is done. Also, I am rather lonely. So, in the lobby right now, actually, there we go, that's the lobby. In the lobby right now, on red team, we have Saint Elmo's Fire with the pilots Water, It's Me, and Captain Jan. And on the blue side, we have... Oh, sorry, I don't have that name at hand, so I actually need to look it up. There we go. Pasta Amatriciana. Pasta Amatriciana with the pilots Cowboy Six Guns and Michigan. So we have 3 minutes on the clock, timer's ticking down. Lobby game seems to be rather stale today, with not much actually going on, but I'm pretty certain that may or may not change. Currently it seems like we were facing Galleon Goldfish versus Goldfish and Pyramidian. So, okay, I presume that's nothing, I'm not gonna look yet. Both captains are, especially in this case, Water, taking a ship he is really comfortable with playing. I mean, I would actually go too far to say that he is one of the best, if not the best Galleon players, and right as to say that, he changes to a Pyramidian. Oop, forgot to call it 1 minute. 2 minutes. Also, this recording will only cover the first 2 matches. And if I look into the challenge, I will cover match number 3 and match number 9. Afterwards, my lovely voice will be heard in Dimitri's stream, which won't be really relevant as I actually need to upload this. Timer's ticking down. Okay, it's getting interesting, that's for sure. Currently we have a quadruple pyro matchup. Let's screenshot that. Seconds are ticking down. And ship's about to be locked, it seems. Oh, that's a change, okay. Let's see if blue asks for a minute. Well, I will call the ship locks first. Seems like they don't. So teams will be asked to ready up. And I will just give them a bit of assistance and get us going into the first match. Here we are on, for real, I would say like most people's favorite map, known as Canyon Ambush. There we go. I hope this fixes it. Oh fuck no. Can I even call that? Yeah. Okay. So let me actually give them a countdown. And there we go, the match has officially started. Shipmo 1 is the Protoss Tipbox, Pyraminian piloted by Water. It's me, it's Metaminian with Top Deck Artemis Gatling, Mortar, Side Flak, and Gatling. Shipment 2 is the SMS Temes, Pyraminian piloted by Captain Jan. It's Nothing with Top Deck Artemis Gatling, Side Flamer Flak. Shipment 3 is the Stallion, Pyraminian piloted by Cowboy 6 Guns. It's Metaminian with Top Deck Gatling, Mortar, Side Flamer Flak. And shipment 4 is the MHS Tiger. It's Pyraminian piloted by Mashkan. It's interesting one, Top Deck Gatling, Flamer, Side, Banshee, and Flak, and that's a Loch Gatling! Oh boy. He is really bringing out the big guns. Protoss Tipbox is already broken right now. Losing a smidge of the perma, nothing too important yet. But, I mean, Loch Gatling is not messing around as long as he can actually keep it up. And it seems like the strategy the blue team is going for here is, well, that's Stallion down, so that's the first kill for Red. There we go. SMS Temes might actually follow though if they are not careful. No. MHS Tigrex is broken, and with the mortar from the Protoss Tipbox coming out, SMS Temes is saved, holding on to a quarter of their perma. What I was about to say is, it seems like blue team has one kill ship with Gat Mortar, and the other one is a heavy armor breaker with Loch Gad and Flamethrower on the front. Okay, who is shooting those Artemi? Who is practicing his aim? Psychro. And there we go, blue team has respawned with a spot on the Stallion already going out. Seems like red team wants to do a bit of a speed run of this match. 2 minutes have passed and we already have 2 kills on the clock. Score. Board. So we have Protoss Tipbox engaging the MHS Tigrex here. And actually, no, they go for the Stallion. Stallion already broken again with the mortar going out, and they are down. Red team is really not messing around right here. SMS Temes is broken, and we got Ram killed. They dealt this with Protoss Tipbox. Tigrex would have much celebrate here, as they also go down due to the mortar on the Protoss Tipbox. Mortar operated by Best Fun. That's a buffed ship. Is he running double buff? It's actually just a single buff, but still, that's balloon and engines. And buff, and also camp spray and buff on armor, it seems. That's a really buffed up ship. He's now running, kind of somewhat, towards Zella again, towards his side of their side of the map, the northern part. Blue team respawning southwest, next to the middle wall in the blue spawns, this one here. And they will probably make their way forwards towards the enemy. Now Cocaster would be nice, because then I would have someone to talk to. So some friendly shots being exchanged here. Over in the red team. And they may or may not see blue. Actually, no, there's too much clouds going on here. I mean, it's not as bad as Misty Mutiny because the map is short range anyways. And there we go, that's the spot on the Stallion. Protoss Tipbox will keep pushing forward and find the Tigrex. Now is the question, who will win? The Popper, the Breaker, or the Latamidian? Protoss Tipbox being pushed back as the Stallion joins the fight as well. SMS Temes out of position, at least for a bit, but now joining in. The Protoss Tipbox is being pushed back quite aggressively. Stallion is broken, but eating way more damage. And also, yeah. And now, okay, blue team is really going for for the hitbox, but it doesn't matter as the SMS Temis obtains the last skill here, taking this match in favor for St. Elmo's Fires with a final score of 5-1. Yeah, 5-1. Congratulations to them, and Pasta, Ami, whatever, will move on to the lower bracket. And I will be back once everything is assembled. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I've realized that since this is a recording, I can just pause it. Hey! But we are back in the lobby, and right now we are joined on the left side, on the red team once again, by St. Elmo's Fires, with the pilots Water, It's Me, and Captain Jan. And on blue, we are right now joined by Steel, Legio, Lepidoptera, with the pilots Moshene and Mervyn. We are on the map Ashen Scuffle. Okay. Hold on, I lost. We have some changes going on here. Not a whole lot yet, though. Oh, has he picked Victor? Probably, considering the comments here. Okay, the timer is ticking down, and we are getting closer and closer to the match start. Currently, we are looking at Pyra Fish versus Fish and Spire. Could be an interesting combination, especially if we go in and actually see what they are. Well, I'm expecting Nardling, I have to say. But I mean, maybe they will surprise me. Whatever. Let's keep the typos going. Seconds are ticking down. We have 15 seconds to start. And ships are locked. Oh, okay. I understand what they're talking about. Anyways, match start is coming closer, and pilots are asked to ready up. And as they are, oh, actually, nah, I'm gonna boot them. I'm not messing around. Can I? I can. And here we are in the lobby. Let me just really quickly give us a timer. There we go. And ship number 1 is Ploter's Tipbox, Permanent Pilot by Water. It's me. It's an Artling with Optic Artemis, Gatling, Side Flak, and another Artemis. Interesting. Ship number 2 is Babushka's Banashee. Goldfish Pilot by Captain Jan. He's bringing a Flamer on the right, Heavy Carrier on the front, and Double Banshee on the left. Ship number 3 is the Fifth Element. Goldfish Pilot by Moshene. On the right, he's bringing a Light Carrier. On the front, he has a Watcher, and on the left side, he has a Watch Flak. Flak. And ship number 4 is the T-Pose Morph, inspired by Mervyn, He's bringing Lumberjack Banshee on bottom deck and Gatling Banshee on top deck. With blue team aggressively pushing the middle, it seems. Interesting choice. Not that it's necessarily bad, it's just interesting. I would actually like to know... Nope, actually Moshana is not running with Drift Sail. I've seen him do that quite a few times before, but apparently not this time around. So, teams are currently cycling each other a bit, but Fifth Element specifically and blue team in general is a bit faster, and they are catching up to blue team, to red team. Don't worry, I will keep messing that up. And we might have some spots in a second. Oh, careful with that spike here. Some ships get stuck on that. And there we go. That's the first spot of this match going out, actually being exchanged. And now blue team, the Fifth Element, is looking at both red ships alone, while the T-Pose Moth is a bit busy bumping into something. And Bushka Spinashi is turning for the Fifth Element, while the Fifth Element is just going for Protoss Tip Box. Question it, will it work out for them? So, might. I mean, they are looking really close to actually catching the Protoss Tip Box here. They managed to escape, and now the Babushkas Banashis will be under all the fire coming from the two blue ships. Specifically, the lumber of the T-Pose Moth, as they have the Fifth Element locked down rather well, and right to say that they get broken into Watcher and they are dead, resulting in a first kill for blue, also known as Steel Legio Lepidoptera. And Protoss Tip Box will probably escape this. I doubt they will have any problems. And once again, blue team is pushing for the middle. Sorry. Protoss Tip Box, yep, there we go. Bushka Spinashi is taking the closest spawn to the ally. Red team is reunited and currently on the southwestern side of the map, while the blue team is rushing down the middle. Let me orientate myself there. Sorry about that. There we go. There is blue team, and Protoss Tip Box makes the right call and is waiting for them. Oh, successfully predicts where the enemy will be. If it is the right call, we will know after this engagement. Okay, Babushka Spinashis staying behind a bit, exchanging some shots with the Spire, nothing too serious yet. Fifth Element once again going in for Protoss Tip Box, but Sly Crossfox there on point, disabling the Fifth Element's Watcher, limiting the retaliation capabilities what the Fifth Element's just running. Babushka Spinashi is now going for the Fifth Element again, popping them, while Protoss Tip Box is focusing their attention on the T-Pose Moth. So we have a bit of a split engagement going on with the Protoss Tip Box engaging the T-Pose Moth, and the Babushka Spinashi suppressing the Fifth Element. T-Pose Moth is actually broken right now. They just suffer a tad bit of perma, nothing serious. Babushka Spinashi is eating a Watcher. Oh, and T-Pose Moth bouncing and breaking. That's half their perma gone. But on the other hand, water also needs to be careful on the Protoss Tip Box not to get dropped too far, as an Artling can't shoot up. And that's exactly where he is right now. Too low to actually shoot up. I guess some cover and a few mullets on the balloon will fix that, especially since T-Pose Moth just turned away and is facing the Babushka Spinashis again, who is still doing a phenomenal job at keeping the Fifth Element out of the fight, and maybe even breaking them. Meanwhile, Protoss Tip Box is back in the fight, getting the Gatling going on T-Pose Moth, currently out of range, but they will get there. which is Banashis finding themselves in the double focus and not looking good, as they are being suppressed by a lumberjack operated by Captain Cook. And they will probably be ram killed, it seems. Protest box ignoring the fifth element and just going in on the T-Pose Moth, and it seems like it's the right call, as the T-Pose Moth dies due to that final Artemis shot. They lost all their engines though, and now they're sitting there with a Gatling on them, and a flak follow-up. So even though Red Team got a kill, Blue Team got another one and is still in the lead. Which is Banashis is looking rather low on perma, with just 1/4 of fifth, while fifth element is still holding on to basically everything. Will they keep stay alive for long enough though for the ally to respawn? In this situation they probably won't spawn, since the T-Pose Moth joins the fight right now, bringing in the additional firepower. Babish's Banashis is double broken and dead. Meaning the next engagement might be the last one, since Blue Team is in a position to actually finish this match, since they have 3 points, and you need 5 to win. So... I haven't said that in a long time, but whatever. So we have 12:40 on the clock, Red Team just respawned in the south. And also already gets spotted, as T-Pose Moth is indeed in a position to actually face down this corridor. We have spots being exchanged, and both red ships just making a dash for that little arch over there and the hard cover provided by this mountain range here. Fifth element is pushing forwards. They seem a bit hesitant. They probably don't want to engage an Artling head on while the Artling has the high ground. I mean, I can't really say high ground, but you get the concept. And it's currently the Protester Box is just happily shooting at the T-Pose Moth, just getting some good sabers going with the Lumberjack. And a lot of other guns. Slight Grossworks doing a really good job here at suppressing them with his Artemis and keeping Lumber down. There you go. Yeah, they are pushing them back. Meanwhile, Babish's Spinashi is once again engaging the fifth element. In this position, the Watcher is actually more favorable, is in the favorable position, since Watcher has 20 degrees up and down. T-Pose Moth is actually broken, while the Carronade only has a really good upwards arcs and a non-existent downwards arc. Whatever. T-Pose Moth being suppressed by the fifth element here right now. He's pushing them towards the T-Pose Moth. And it seems like T-Pose Moth, yeah, that bump, and now they're stuck in that corner with Protostit Box happily shooting at them, so they need to be really careful. They lost all the guns and the balloon and armor. Flak follow-up is once again not really on point. Oh, they're probably busy fixing stuff. But will it be? Okay, Vicious Spinashi is opting to pop the T-Pose Moth right now. That's another break. There is the flak follow-up. Mostly misses though. Oh, this is getting tense. There we go. With that final break bounce combination, T-Pose Moth is down. Will the fifth element seal the fate of the Babushka Spinashis though? Well, okay, they probably won't, as in this situation right here, they either successfully manage to run away, or they lose all their engines due to Artemis fire. Right now they lose their armor, suffering a bit more perma damage, with both red ships being on the chase. So, once again, that's disabled engine. That's another break, with flux going out, just chipping away at that perma. Just holding on to a third right now, with both red ships being on them, balloon down. Watcher goes, but doesn't really accomplish much. He got the Artemis, so that's really helpful. And other T-Pose Moth is back in the fight. Which Babushka's Panache is being out of position right now due to the Tempos Moth joining in. Ooh. And the fifth element kills itself! That means Babushka's Panaches will hold on, and once again, this just turned around, it seems, because now the Protoss Hitbox is pushing on the T-Pose Moth, and Babushka's Panaches will join in. Oh, Babushka's Panache. It's just one. That's a break, but Mervyn Hydroed out of the Protoss Hitbox arcs. Now the Babushka's Panaches is joining the fight. That's a break. That's also a pop, and they are going down. Yep, there we go. That's a dead Spire. So, red team's in the lead, and they can still afford one death. Blue team, on the other hand, so both teams have the opportunity to close the match in the next engagement. Red team only needs one kill, blue team needs two. Protoss Hitbox is at full health. Below Babushka's Panaches is not looking that good, holding on to a quarter of the perma. And there we go, that's blue team respawning on the eastern side of their spawn. So, looking at this. There we go. And they will probably be spotted in a second with Babushka's Panache being spotted, fifth element. Spots being exchanged there. Protoss Hitbox will probably drop onto the T-Pose Moth here. Might be that he is suspecting something, where right now he's just bouncing on that tip. He is spotted, and there we go. They spot the T-Pose Moth, immediately turning for them. Question is, will they getting the Protoss Hitbox balloon? Question is, will they get the lumber? No, they won't. T-Pose now changing for Babushka's Panaches, who is moving into a double focus here, getting rammed by the Spire, but the Spire ram doesn't do a lot here. But they get pushed into this little chimney over here, and that is what seals their fate. This little thing here stops more than 100-ton airship. Don't question it. That leaves Protoss Hitbox in a rather I can't talk right now. Rather bad situation, as the score is 4-4 and they just lost 3/4 of their armor. This is a position they can fight out of though, as long as they can keep at least one of the ships off them. Babushka's Panache is joining in right now, spawning really hot, and they have to. And who will take it right now? 6:17 on the clock. Plenty of time. And this is the final engagement. Both teams have match point. Who will win? Okay, red team pushing through. And push with Babushka's Panache is pushing hard on the fifth element, and Protoss Hitbox joining in actually. Yeah, fifth element is double broken, sitting down on terrain, which doesn't do much, surprisingly. Usually terrain is a bit more nifty. Babushka's Panache, but also double broken. Protoss Hitbox eating a watcher to the rear, disabling a lot of guns. Friendly bounce there. Okay, who will get focused? Seems like we have a bit of a split engagement going on once again. Watcher from the fifth element goes somewhere. Fifth element is broken, so is type T-Pose Moth, but Protoss Hitbox just broke as well. And it will be the Protoss Hitbox that goes down. That means Steel Legio Lepidoptera, also known as Blue Team, or on Blue Team rather, obtains the victory in this match on Ashen Scuffle with a final score of 5-4 in their favor, getting a close victory against St. Elmo's Fire. And this is also it for this little recording of mine, as I only do 2 lobbies. I hope you had fun watching, and see you again next time, hopefully either streaming or directly with Dimitri. Goodbye.